Morning. It's Wednesday, 28th March 2024. Sorry, it's Thursday, 28th March 2024. We are now looking at a 3-day weekend, just like what we happened last week. This is Vijay here, also called as Sainik. So let's dive deep into what's happened yesterday before we proceed to today. Yesterday, there was a lot of FI buying and FI selling as far as the data is concerned, and people are gung ho. But if you look beyond the data, yesterday there were three major bulk deals. One was with CDSL, which about 1250 crores. Then you had the Angel one, QIP, which was about 1500 crores. And then you had the Aster DM, which was about 1850 crores. So 4600 crores worth of stock was offloaded to the institutions. Now, yesterday, if you look at the institution data, it shows that FIS bought about 2,170 crores and DIS bought about 1197 crores, making it about 3,368 crores. So, what was dumped was 4,600 crores, and what was absorbed was 3,367 crores. Now, the remaining probably would be what the institutions dumped on the market, apart from these three major QIPs. So you'll have to look at the movement in context of what happened based on the QIP vis-a-vis what the institutions bought. Now, yesterday was another day where index rebalancing happened, and so you had HDFC Bank, which got in a lot of money, but it did not move except in the last 15-20 minutes. The others were minor, so there was not great movement, so there's nothing to comment on it. Excepting that you see, as usual, the Nifty fell off from the highs, which was a replica of what was happening last week. The Bank Nifty was was very subdued, excepting for the last few minutes because of HDFC Bank. It went into a new high and then it closed somewhere in between. Today is a very different day because the index rebalancing is over and the QIP, large QIPs have been finished. Now, today we've got another two QIPs. One is the IDFC First Bank QIP, which is about 1,200 crores, and SG Mart, which is coming with a QIP of about 345 crores. So, both of these about 1,500 crores. So, end of the day, you will still see, in my belief, institutions being net buyers. So, please take out 1,500 crores from their net buying figures, and then you will arrive at what the true picture is. So that is as far as yesterday's market, volatile within a range, but still closed positive, but off the highs. So today, before we get into today's market, I would like to take a moment here and thank all of you for being a part of this channel. Please like it, please share it, and please subscribe also. So that will take the tally slowly and steadily upwards, and more people will look at this quality kind of offering which I am doing for quite some time. There have been feedback as to whether I should be doing two sessions per day. I'll think it over and I'll come back next week as to whether I'll be doing two sessions per day. Right now it is just one session, and I'll also have a weekend session somewhere on Sunday. Yesterday, US had a humongous rally. Dow Jones went up, significantly, close to 500 points. And if you see today, Nikkei is down close to 500 points. In the Nasdaq was weak for much part of the time, excepting in the last few minutes, it perked up, and so did Standard and Poor. Now, the surprising part of the Nasdaq index was the flag bearer of the index, which is Nvidia, was actually down by 2.5%. So first we had Apple, which sagged for quite some time. Now you have the Nvidia share, which is just not going to the four-figure mark, which everyone expected last week. So that is very interesting. Today is the PCE data from the US, which a lot of people look at it because the Fed considers that as a personal consumption expenditure is PCE. Fed looks at it as a gauge to find out about the inflation and therefore the effect on their decision making on the interest rates. So one has to look at it carefully. They also have a holiday tomorrow because Good Friday is celebrated more there than in India. Oil crossed $86. It's about 86 and a half now. And more importantly, gold, which has been my favorite asset class, has crossed the 2200 mark. And now I feel there will be no stopping. It's now again in blue sky territory. So, however much the manipulators try to push down the market for gold, and just gold keeps on going up. And one should remember today is what I call the NAV manipulation day, because NAVs as on March 31st are used by fund houses to show how good they have performed. I really don't understand this concept, because how much can they push up their share prices? Obviously, you can't push up 3%, 5%. Maybe a few shares you can do. So this is generally used by smart money to offload into these guys who want to boost up their NAVs. So it's all a con game which is going on. I don't think one should look at today's movement as what will happen the following weeks for the stocks. Of course, first week of April is always a time when liquidity just comes in, but it may not gush this time because of the election. So I conclude here, thanking you for staying with the podcast. Please like, share, and subscribe. As I say, thank you. Have a good trading day.